Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. had to appear in front of a House committee this week where he was grilled by Democratic Representative Raul Ruiz from California. As Representative Ruiz decided to absolutely obliterate RFK Jr., who repeatedly stood by the fact that his recent Make America Healthy Again report cited non-existent sources and, of course, was clearly written by AI, which was evident through the citation tags that were visible in the document that, of course, didn't exist. Here is how that conversation transpired. Representative Ruiz says, "Secretary Kennedy, you're listed as the chair of the commission. Did you read the report and fact-check its sources prior to publication?" All right, so right off the bat, that is a simple yes or no question. Did you read the report? Did you fact-check the citations? So you would think Kennedy would respond with a yes or no, right? That's what a normal person without a brainworm would do. But Kennedy instead tries to say, all of the facts of this, and Ruiz immediately stops and he goes, "Did you read the report and did you yourself fact check them, sir?" Kennedy says, "I did not fact check them." So Ruiz says, "You did not fact check. Why then, and Kennedy interrupts and he goes, "All of the foundational assertion," Ruiz interrupts and says, "Excuse me, sir, I'm speaking. Why then did the report include a citation to sources that don't even exist? How does that happen under your leadership, sir?" And instead of answering that, Kennedy says, "All of the foundational assertions in that report are accurate. Some of them," and Ruiz says, "they did not exist." "How can they be accurate if they did not exist, sir?" And Kennedy tries to say some of the citations, and Ruiz just stops and he goes, "In fact, my understanding is that even once the report was updated, more authors and researchers came forward stating that their research was misconstrued. This is quite unbelievable, sir." Which, of course, is par for the course with Kennedy on the issue of health and medicine. This is what he has done since he went down that path. He takes reports, and in this particular case, reports that don't even exist to justify his beliefs, but he'll take a report, he'll cherry pick information, somehow mix up the information, and then twist it and construe it to make it seem like the information he has cherry-picked and edited somehow backs up what he says. I've actually done multiple videos where I explain exactly what he is referring to from the real study and then tell you what the real study said and how he ended up flipping it on its head. But this is what he does. I've known this for a long time. Most of us have. Unfortunately, I had a front row seat because he was, a host of Ring of Fire, to watch him go down this path. A path that obviously nobody else at Ring of Fire followed. But this is who he is now. What he was, what he could have been, none of that is relevant. And one thing I do want to make absolutely crystal clear here is that when I say these things about Bobby, when I'm going after him, when I'm reporting on when he's in the news, please understand that is coming from me. I am not trying to, and I do not claim to, and I absolutely do not speak for anybody else here at Ring of Fire. What their opinions are of Bobby, I don't know, and I don't care. Because none of that has any bearing on what the news of the day is. So, in case anybody was wondering, all of this is from me. Okay, I'm not speaking for anybody that is now or ever has been associated with Ring of Fire. This is just what I see. This is just what he does. And this is now who he is. He is the kind of guy that will show up under oath in the House of Representatives and defend the fact that he and his team created fake sources using AI to justify their lies. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.